Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Friday again, which means welcome to a new episode of the Weekend Wrapup. I'm your host, Duke Nork. Good week today. This week. Good day today. Good week. As of right now, these bad boys. Look at that. Look at that. These are up for grabs on my Twitter. Some good colors in there. So it's a full set of rainbow print dice plus the box. Plus, I haven't poured it yet. Excuse me, but if you notice, there's a lip. See that lip there? That's where the lid goes. I have to pour the lid. It's gonna be clear. Maybe white. I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet. Probably clear so you can see the dice inside. Anyway. That is up for grabs on my Twitter right now. Ends Juneteenth. So you got some time. But basically, I'm doing a thing where if you want an entry, you gotta follow me. And then you have to tag someone. Because that's the way the word spreads. If you want bonus entries, like retweet, quote tweet, tag up to 3 people. One entry per person. Again, that's the way it spreads. Or donate to an LGBTQIA+ organization. Post your receipt to the Twitter thread, and you get another entry. So, hoping to give those away. Hoping to get a lot of donations to charity. Hoping to get a lot of followers, new followers. Also hoping to get, just people spreading the word. So, here's to that. In addition to that, because I was making up the multicolored resin, I did a set of these. So that once these are inked, these are going up in the store. And then I got to do some re-inks on these because I was doing some testing. But I've got a full set of those. So this, you can see it. I have some color bleed there. But you know what? It's handmade dice. Artisanal. And then I ended up with some extras and some rejects. So these will go. Those will go in the dice fail grab bags. So, which reminds me, my store, with the link down there, coffee shop, Duke's Coffee Shop. I don't sell these. I should sell these. Duke's Coffee Shop. The link's down there. I got dice. I got commissions for either individual or full sets of dice. I got put some stickers up there too. I finally got stickers. Show you guys the stickers. I think I might have. Stickers. Look at that. Stickers. I got that stuff. And I got grab bags of dice fails. So I've got a whole, it's too buried to get to right now, but I've got a whole bag of dice that just didn't work out. So throw me $5. I'll throw you some dice fails. They're still mostly perfectly usable dice. In fact, you could probably, if you want to get into this business, you could probably use them to like practice sanding or inking or whatever. But yeah, so that's that. That's what I've been doing this week. Day job has been insane, so I haven't had a lot of time nor energy, either during the day or certainly after the day, to to really work on anything, but that's fine. Excuse me. I might, because I do, so a couple things, a couple of milestones or whatever coming up. So, Kickstarter should be releasing funds sometime next week, which means I can pay authors and artists. Before, I wanted to have this done before I paid the authors. It might not work out. I wanted to have actual concrete contract detail terms that says, hey, this payment is not for us to keep your story in perpetuity. This payment is in exchange for you letting us to publish your story in this collected edition. You still retain all rights. Feel free to shop the story around, post it on your blog, sell it on the street, get it published by another publisher who will take your rights. Whatever, man. So that's that. What else? I got rejected because I wrote a story. Well, I wrote a story. Originally, I started writing it for a monster romance theme submission. Didn't finish it in time. Then the opportunity came up for an anthology that was focused around a lost cassette tape that turns out it's the devil's cassette tape or something. I don't know. And basically the music is what's causing all this horrible nonsense. And so the anthologies, that was the anthology's theme, that each story was inspired by, a song on the devil's cassette tape. So music had to factor heavily into your story. In fact, the prompt was, the plot doesn't work without the music. Okay. So I tweaked and twisted a little bit to incorporate the music in a story, finish the story. It was I think it was just under 5,000 words, which was pretty impressive. And then, because I wrote it really quickly, like I wrote damn near 2,500 words in a night. So the fact that I got it in under the wire, the old saying, if I had more time, I'd write a shorter paper. So I got it in under the wire, submitted it to a couple of different places, including the music anthology. Haven't heard back from them yet. But yeah, got rejected from a creature themed collection that it's not what we're looking for. We encourage you to submit in our next call. Okay. That's fine. I mean, my writing's not for everyone. Truth be told, I hadn't looked at it this way until Mrs. the Duke told me. My writing's generally pretty bleak. I write horror well. I write uncomfortable things well. Write what you know. So I think this story particularly, since their theme was creature, the other theme that I was writing towards was music of the damned. It's pretty heavy, and so therefore it's not for everyone. And in fact, it some of the themes, I think, because this particular publication, like they had, well, most publications have disclaimers like no, graphic, whatever, and no, torture or whatever like that. Not to say that it has that. It is pretty graphic. But it also deals with some heavy, potentially triggering, not potentially triggering, absolutely triggering circumstances. And so, yeah, it's not for everybody. That's cool. But there's still 2 other publications that it's out, so still waiting on that. Yeah, I think this weekend I might work on contract language. I also need to finish the website, because if you've been to, you haven't, but currently the Critical Mouse website is fucking awful. We need to make it better. That's going to take some time and effort and some learning, because it's not quite as easy, because we switched domain hosts, and the first domain host we had, it was super easy to make a really good looking website, because after the first year they were like, okay, now you're going to pay for this, and I'm like, well, why though? Like, we have 0 visitors. F off. So we switched to another host that is ridiculously cheap, but has little to no ease of use in making your website look good. So, guess who gets to learn how to do that? Yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, I think that's it. It's raining today here in the Pacific Northwest. But this is after a couple of days where it was like high 70s, mid 80s. And for those of you like, that's not hot, it's a wet heat. So yes, it is. So it's raining, so it's nice and cool and crisp. So yeah, today should be a good day. No question though. I don't know. I don't have a question. Talk amongst yourselves. I don't know. But really, it's June. Yes, second week of June already. Jesus. So it's June. It's officially summer. Hope you're doing whatever summer things people do, that real human people do during the summer. Enjoy. And until next time, be good to yourselves and each other. Peace.